Hello everybody, it's Evil Mayor Steve. Welcome back to Surviving Mars. In the last episode, we started working on some wind turbines to kind of address the power problem we've got in the colony. Mainly because, at the moment, we're running very low on excess power, and so we have low power, so we just need to add some more into the grid here. We only have about 830 stored up. We've got an electronic shortage, which is a massive problem, and a concrete shortage, which I'm slowly working on because I do have some concrete waste rock processors out there. We also have a meteor storm inbound, so we need to address this as quickly as possible. So put the first one out there, and we're going to need metals and electronics for this, so as soon as this rocket gets back, I'm absolutely ordering up some electronics. This dome is slowly being built right now. I'm actually going to shut it down. Now, we got $200 million from Battle Royale, which is an event that we got in the last episode. Our waste rock processors, they just need waste rock to keep going. Also doing polymer blades on as many of these as I can, because I've got plenty of polymers for this. So I'd like to kind of utilize some of that stuff. We absolutely, though, need meteor defenses, because damn if I'm going to get knocked out by some meteors now. It'll be fine hooked up there.
Funding received.
I'll make sure I've got a little bit of overlap here. Now, we are running into these issues when we're not having enough power in the grid. Shut the mole hole mine down. Because if we can't power these guys, the dust storms kick back up, and you are heading right for you, son of a bitch. Could have been worse. I mean, it could have just gone straight for the drone hub. I'm actually going to pop out all the drones that we have here. I'm going to shut these all offline. Now, so the sooner we get these up and running, the better off we're going to be. So we already have an MDS hooked up here, which is good. Not good that it doesn't have any power at the moment, but just need to keep putting enough to protect what we've got. And okay, since we actually now have... Just going to bring down a pod as quick as we can with some excess stuff. And I do have to build stuff down here as well. We'll do that.
Sector scanned.
And hopefully the waste rock, once we get the power situation addressed, again, we can start going with that. And the reason I do these individually is more because they're not the best. Once you place down the first ones, you don't get a real sense of where they are. So if I put, so if I do this here, you don't see where the next one is. I'm going to do 2 for the mole hole mine. We got a supply pod now Mars bound with the electronics that we'll need. Hopefully we'll get all the MDSs operational here before this arrives. Do need one more MDS up here. There's going to be a gap.
Sector scanned.
Alright. I still want to figure out if I can do any trades for food. Let's try, Let's try food for concrete, because we got plenty of one and not of the other. But let's do food for electronics first, see what we can get out of that. Interesting. Okay, nobody for that. Let's do food for concrete, see what we can get out of that one. $26 for 50. Not the best I'm going to get, but it's the best offer I'm going to have right now. Let's jump into the research queue real quick. So we're doing research amplification, then we're going over into microfusion, because we absolutely need that as well. Let's see, storages, heaters, fungal farms. Fuel extractors is going to be one I definitely want to put down a little bit later, but not now. I'm just going to do those two for now, and then queue up some other research on top of that. This building has been turned off. Whoops. So yeah, this is why we need the concrete so badly over here. I'm going to turn these guys back on, but I'm shutting them all off during the day shifts. Yeah, they're only producing 1 concrete per day at these sites. Not very helpful. Alright, how many are still pending? These 2 up here are not online, neither of these 2. We're a very small fraction of our network operational right now. Thankfully there's food we can just pile onto these guys. I don't know where the extra water's going, though. Our apartments have malfunctioned. Alright. Now we're on quinoa.
Resources are low.
I'm aware. Alright, so now we're just switching over to quinoa for everything, crop-wise. We got that pretty close to the end of the last episode. Alright, you're going to finish off the wheat and then keep going. You're going to do the wheat one more time. You're never going back to wheat. Alright, Meteor Storm is active. Mainly coming down in this area, it looks like. Pretty close to the base. So there is areas of concern. Thankfully, we have the one MDS that we need, really. It's just to protect anything that gets close to BN2.
Sector scanned.
The goal is to hopefully never need to maintenance these guys with all of those scrubbers over here. Hopefully we can just prevent them from ever needing serious amounts of maintenance. Oh, thankfully. That's actually not a problem, because I don't think it'll actually destroy one. Nope, okay.
Funding received.
Alright, got some money back. And slowly when we get these concrete, obviously we can kind of get them upgraded. But it looks like... yeah, it looks like they're connected up through here. So we can utilize the polymer blades upgrades and get these all going. Bugger.
Meteor incoming.
Show me. Not too bad. Oh, I know what to research next. Gravity engineering. We need megadomes. Actually, I need to queue up the excavator next. Alright.
Meteor incoming.
Oh, that sensor tower's fine. Okay.
Research complete.
Alright, so research amplification is good. 4 MDS lasers and 2 apartments. I'm going to kick these guys both on. We need them operational. And then once we get everything set up, we are going to amplify everything.
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
Sweet, you got a
Resources
breakthrough
low.
nearby. Let's check it. And we're almost done with the scanning. Obviously, we can't scan some of these sectors because of their proximity to the stones. But we can do what we can.
Anomaly found.
And that's a flat research anomaly. I like it. Damn it. Things we don't need right now. Let's put that high on the list. This concrete deposit over here, only got 370 available to it, but I'm really thinking about plugging into it. Yeah, let's plug into it. Clear that one. There we go. Essentially a stopgap measure. No, we don't have any other concrete spots. I'm thinking up here, maybe somewhere to go.
Sector scanned.
Damn, nothing there. Alright, let's see what the new breakthrough is. I'm thinking about just going to mining up here. Trying to secure some of that.
Breakthrough discovered.
Dry farming. Water requirements of crops reduced. I'm actually going to take that one heavily. I'm going to spend all my money to outsource because we are running a deficit on water right now, and if we can reduce that even further, even better. Alright. Now this dome... Actually, that dome would solve all of our concrete problems. Alright, 2 does not have polymer blades, large turbine, and regular turbines. Huh. That's interesting. Alright, so I'm getting a little more concrete out of here. Fine. Not being able to power most of our defenses. I'm actually okay with this. I'm kind of thinking about actually just shutting these... No, that's a dumb idea. My thought was to actually leave them turned
Sector
off.
Scanned.
I think infusion reactors actually may be the next... kind of the next gasping breath of operations to do. But hopefully, with these guys, crank you up just a little bit. There we go. Now, hopefully, these two, they'll be kind of dusting it. Yeah, there we go. So this one in the middle is never going to need maintenance. Because it's going to be dusted, going to have the triple scrubbers going on it twice. Alright. Oh, at some point this one was finished. I thought I turned it off. Actually works for me, because we're now starting to build up the machine parts. Alright, get some concrete back. Water demand has dropped. Not sure why. Anyway. These guys, I really want to amplify all my waste rock processors. It's not going to happen, though. And it kind of sucks. How these guys operate, because they produce essentially 1 concrete per day with this. It's not that... Man. I almost prefer the prior way, where you would put them in there and you never have any problems with it.
Sector scanned.
Alright. Good.
Resources are
So those three are hopefully going to keep these guys operational forever. We never have to worry about them again. Until the next disaster. Concrete, I'm going to turn on the barrel dome. And... I still want to amplify these, but I can't. I know deep down I can't. That's a horrible offer. Okay, quinoa, 100, quinoa 100. Okay, so last one's gonna go through soybeans, and it's just gonna be quinoa forever.
funding received.
Right. Not gonna connect it like that. Connect it like that's fine. Turn them off for now. We're gonna passage ramp this bad boy. Boosh, like that. There we go, just like that. So now we can connect everything up, and probably gonna put some workshops in this guy. He is connected, good. Alright, in this dome, absolutely gonna drop down another Tai Chi garden because they're awesome. And gonna put an infirmary in here too. Shut it down. Yeah, so we're still having brownouts.
Sector scanned.
Alright. So research, I actually should be doing microfusion first, but I think the dry farming, that's going to deal with the water issue, and then we can address the power issue, because at night we're getting the power back into the grid, we're just not keeping it in the grid. We're just not able to build up that store load, or just get a nice balance between them. Now, let's go. Yeah. Do a turbine here and here and here, but we'll also do the small. I think this will work.
Research complete.
There we go. Now we got a surplus automatically on the water because we're not burning through it all. Okay. Turn that on there. Man, dropping out auto saves a lot of them today. Maybe because I'm not pausing the video that much. Alright. So the fuel tanks, I actually got to turn all of them back online right now. They all immediately need maintenance because of things. Right. Once they're all up and running, we'll be good. A better deal. I'll take that one. And we do need to keep the Molehole mine going pretty much constantly now, if we're going to keep up with our demands. Yeah, just keep this one off until we get the situation stabilized. So, going back into microfusion, where we should have been the whole time. And our Hawking Institute, yep, you're going on that. Really want to amplify, but I know I can't. Deep down I can't. I want to go service bots on all the small bars. And maybe, just maybe, we can start getting people into other buildings. The VR workshop is actually active in this dome. We only have 1% of people in there, obviously. Quinoa, quinoa. You need to grow faster. Let's check down here. This dome is not doing much. There's not a lot down here going. Alright.
Sector scanned.
There was a comment in episode 9. Let's see, this is episode, I think, 12. That's coming out. I did already demolish that dome set over here, and I kind of like the idea of just dropping down a bunch of Sterling gens on that one, rebuilding the dome. Rebuilding this microdome and putting some Sterling gens on it. Let's see.
Meteor incoming.
I guess not. Alright. I'm gonna hook it in here. We'll get the concrete and the metals we need for it, and then we're gonna load this guy up with the Sterling gens. How much does a Sterling gen cost me? Not cheap. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna have to piecemeal those guys together. Oh, bloody Nora. 33 for 50. You know what? I'm gonna say no to that idea. I'm gonna go food for polymers. Or food for electronics. Damn it, I need some of both. Because if I'm going to be building as many of these things as I can, then yeah, I'm going to need it. I'm going to need two. You'll do 13 for 50. It's not great, but I'm taking it. Alright. Almost got the concrete needed for this one. That's fine. A security station. I have a lot of scientists in there. That's kind of concerning. Alright, once this dome goes up, we'll start dropping down some Sterling gens in here. Finally, maybe this will be the long-term solution to the power. Alright, power.
Funding received.
Could have swore I hit the right button there. I control held down, not shift. Alright. Short-term solution, obviously. We're going to keep getting a stress on the grid, and eventually we're going to need tons of metal to build the artificial sun. And the artificial sun actually costs 160, 240, and 300. So we have 160. We don't have 160. We have 240. We don't have the 300 polymers. That's gonna be fine. We'll get that going. All right. So the atomic accumulators. We're gonna burn through every polymer we got in the colony real quick. Also, all the electronics, because these each take 5, and I'm pretty sure I don't have enough for all of them. Yeah, in fact, in construction sites, 12 of 195 needed. So, again, short-term solution. Thankfully, they're bringing all the polymers down. Let's see. Who's got the extras right now? You? Good. Get up there. These drones hopefully will just move all the polymers that need to be moved. Alright. We're in the day shift. I'm opening these guys up. Still running a deficit. Almost got it resolved. Perfect. There we go. Alright. What buildings are off other than this dome here? I think we're good. That's very odd. I swore I just heard my work phone go off, but my recording office is in the same building as, or the same room as my work office. I was like, I just could swear I just heard my work phone. I was like, that's creepy because it's off right now too. All right, we're still running a water deficit right now. Kind of annoying. What's more annoying, I think, is the fact that these guys. I'm absolutely I'm gonna amplify all of them. It's gonna be another push on the grid, but at the same time, I've got to get something going with this. I'll come back and I'll circle back in on this dome probably in the next episode. I want to get these shuttle hubs all operational because I do want to try to pull some of the electronics over for that project. Let's see. Last time you were maintenance, 221 hours ago, about a week. You were never maintenance. I like it. You have never been maintenance. I like that a lot. Neither of you. And you haven't been maintenance in about a week also. So this is a very self-sufficient setup. Granted, you got to drop some solar panels down there, which is fine.
Resources are low.
Yep. Yes, they are. So you... I'm going to unpin you, because I don't need to know the number of colonists in that dome. I'm going to turn this one on, though. Alright. So what do I want to put in here? Definitely want to put some fun stuff in here, like a VR workshop. I'll put it closer to this dome, because I already have one over here. And, no, I'm not. I'm not going to put one in there. I got a small electronics factory here. How's the job situation going? This dome could actually handle some birthing units. So, let's actually do that to try to fill up the vacancies that we got, and also encourage some more stuff. I'm going to put 2 of those. 1 of those down. We're going to drop a school. Drop some apartments down here. What's the comfort in this dome? No idea. Perfect. We'll pop a grocer in there. Not going to pop an art store in there right now. We'll drop a diner. And something else. I don't know yet.
Resources are low.
Drop a garden in there, I guess. Get an extra 200 million there. Pretty sure we're close to the end of the royalties for Battle Royale VR. Open them up.
Resources are low.
We'll be fine.
Research complete.
Yay! We have the artificial sun. That's now available to us. So we're going to jump straight into gravity engineering. Go for that one next. And then the excavator. So we have essentially unlimited metals and rare metals. We have unlimited power, allegedly. This one's going to give us allegedly unlimited concrete. I want to bring down more people. Now, over here, this dome doesn't have a lot going in it, neither does this one. But doesn't mean I can't start laying the groundwork right now before the next episode. Gonna put some nurseries down here because we're gonna be encouraging some reproduction.
Resources are low.
Yeah, we're gonna be low on polymers for a bit. You guys need to go heavy load on that. And then we need to absolutely put a Martian university down here because we got to train these people up to do these jobs. Yeah, burn through those polymers real fast. That's helpful because we can make the polymers Mars side, we can make the electronics Mars side. The molehole mine, we're doing good on that front. And there's more rare metals we can pull out of the ground right here. Oh, I'm thinking about this. I'm going to send this guy over here. I completely forgot about this. there's nothing we can really scan, so we have to wait until we hook all this up before we can complete the scan all sectors objective. Can I? All right.
Funding received.
All right. So that little stretch. I'm kind of hoping that we can, maybe? Kind of seeing what we can do to try to hook all this up. Not really. Okay. I'm gonna put down just a standard metals depot up here. And I'm actually gonna send this guy up the road. Once it's connected, I shouldn't, keyword, have to go back and take a look at it. There we go. Build the sections, build the sections. Note, does not build this section, which is desperately needed to connect it to everything else.
Research complete.
Sweet.
Anomaly analyzed.
It's burning through the days here. Alright, we'll go that. Perfect. We should be able to hook everything, hook this last section into the grid and figure out what's in this sector. If it's something really, really juicy that we need, like that, maybe a shuttle hub, or not a shuttle hub, maybe a drone hub will be built out here. Yeah, like right there. If there's something else unexplored in here, I'm totally hooking it up. What do we got? Come on. Show me something good, show me something good, show me something good.
Sector scanned.
That sucks. Alright. Pull them back. And get rid of that deposit. That's a lot of rare metals that I'd love to get my hands on, but if there's nothing else over here, I'm not going to waste resources trying to get it. Sorry. Okay. Now, I'm going to turn off these two fuel refineries. Because these four, I think, are going to be able to carry the load for a while. No, am I kidding? I got to turn them back on. I'm at 100 of this. The advanced resources, they're starting to run a little thin. But we've got the technology to make it down here, so I'm liking that so far. Open a second shift on the electronics factory, and here... Absolutely doing some of that. And we're going to order up another passenger rocket. We've got 32 of 32 colonists. They're going to land down here in the next episode. They're going to arrive on Mars. Then I'm going to start expanding out this lower area. Maybe even putting the excavator down here or the artificial sun. I know I had a space for it up here kind of carved out. Don't know if it's still going to go up there. We're going to find out. But for now, like, comment, subscribe if you enjoy the videos that come out on my channel. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next video.